Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Build a Mining Town. Well, actually this turns out to be a village here. So anyway, like I was saying last episode, if you guys haven't caught that, make sure you pop on over there and check that out. But anyway, like I was saying last episode, if you guys have any ideas of what to name this village, go ahead, feel free to drop it down below. The working title for the mine up here on the mountain, up there on the mountainside, is Black Rock Mine. So if you guys think we should just go ahead and name this village Black Rock, that's fine. We can go ahead and do that. But if you guys have anything in mind other than that, then feel free to drop it down below, and I will hopefully get to it as soon as possible. So anyway, over here, back here behind me, you can actually see that there has been some changes here in the village, and what I've done is just pretty much go ahead and add in some outlines of stuff, well, places where I want stuff to go. And I know last episode I said we was going to do a diagonal building together, but I had so much trouble doing it, and I tried to record it, and the recording just turned out awful because I was trying to concentrate to get the details and stuff right, and I feel like I still haven't got it right, but it's as good as I can get it. So I'm gonna show you guys that here, and then we're actually gonna pop into building the tavern. Alright guys, so here is the diagonal house. Like I said, I'm not too keen on it. The details and stuff kind of turned out a little bit whack. It's kind of a little bit different than what I wanted it to turn out, but it does kind of add to the rustic look. It does make the building look a little bit different. So the fireplace is actually here, so the interior is going to be a little messed up, but of course I went ahead and put the smoke. The roof still has its jaggedness and whatnot of the random bits. That's interesting why I did that. I think we should go ahead and put one of those there though. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Alright, so most of these houses here aren't going to have an interior. I may go through and do a couple of them here. The tavern that's going to go right here is going to have an interior though. So we're going to go ahead and get to that this episode. But yeah, here's the building. It's weird to put windows on it because of the layout. So some parts like this work, but then other parts really don't because of the orientation of the blocks. But yeah, so I used it to the best of my ability, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. I believe we'll get better and better as we go on with building diagonal buildings. It does definitely pressure you and push you in your building skills. Alright, but yeah, anyway, we're going to go ahead and jump on into here and get this tavern built. Now I'm going to grab most of these blocks here. Yeah, most of them's just going to be this kind of course we need the orange. This one is actually going to be built just a tiny bit different though. So all this orange right here is actually going to go ahead and be the base. But actually I'm kind of thinking here, what if we pushed it back one? Yeah, I think that's going to look a little bit better though, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll do it and just see what it looks like. That way, whenever it gets up to the top, it'll actually kick out one. Yeah, we'll definitely see how this looks. I think it's going to look pretty good though. So we're just going to go ahead and delete all this right here. Then what's going to happen is I'll actually come in here afterwards and randomize this with the mossy cobble and stuff, so it'll still look old. We're just going to go around here. Now the only reason that I'm actually building this little pedestal here is because I want it to have a basement where like all the brew and stuff is stored. So I definitely do want it to have a basement, and I want it to look like it had a basement, and just the one cobblestone stair block just kind of looked pretty bad, so we're just going to go ahead and do something like this, actually. Alright, so that's that, that is that, and then that is that. Okay, so now what we can do is we can actually go in here and brush sphere, 6, 6, 8, 7, oops. And then we can actually go with, actually I'm missing something here. What am I missing? So there's that and that. Okay, alright, we'll do the top half first. So then we'll actually brush sphere, 6, 6, 8, 15, and then 67, 4, 6, and then we can actually mask 67, 4. Oh. Right, yeah, I actually forgot that I did that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and actually undo that. We're gonna undo one more. Undo one more. There we go. Yeah, that looks fine, I think. Yeah, I actually forgot that it did that, so maybe this is better to just come in here. Whoops. And do most of this by hand. So we're just gonna kind of just pick and choose some blocks. And that's where we're just gonna do some stuff like that, and then maybe these ones. Perfect. We'll go ahead and make that one mossy, that one mossy. We can do these three, that, the corner, and that one, and then maybe those three, and then maybe we can do that one and the corner. Yeah, alright, that looks alright. So now we need to come up, whoops, with this. How's that look? I mean, I actually think that looks okay. But it is going to make it a little skinny inside. So what if... No, definitely not. Okay, yeah, see, I'm definitely at a loss here. What if I did something like this? No, that's going to make it look too different. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just kind of have to put it here. I think that'll be big enough, though. So we'll just pop that up. 3, yeah, that's going to be big enough. So we're just going to go there and pop that up like that. Perfect. Which actually means that this thing goes out there like that and then comes all the way up. Like the other buildings. There we go. Right back to the even peak. Yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. I think it looks decent with the different style sitting up on the pedestal like that. So we're just going to go ahead and pop this on up here like that, that, and that. There we go. And then the rest of these walls can actually be like that. Why does that not look right? Yeah, I'm not sure as to why that doesn't look right, but we'll just kind of set like that. Whoops. Like that. And then we can go with walls. 35-1. Actually, I believe these walls are 4 high, right? Yes, they are. Okay. So then that goes there. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So that can go like that. And then we'll have to go ahead and replace those like that. Alright, now everything should be in order. So like I said, I want this these buildings and this series to be kind of rustic looking. Sort of run down and just built back with materials that they had on hand. So most of it would be cheap materials, and you know, everything not replaced all at once like a really expensive city or a village. So over here you kind of have like your spruce wood, and then you have a nailed oak, and then you actually have this these weathered painted brown planks, which in the Conquest mod, the weathered aren't weathered and the non-weathered are weathered. So I'm not too sure what the deal is with that, but you know, it still works out in the end. Now how was yeah, alright, I messed up. Then we'll go ahead and clear all of these out and then put one here. Boom. One here. Boom. And then I guess we can just set that to 35.1. And all the way across here can be that, and all the way across here, whoops, will be that. So guys, this is a completely different style that I'm used to. So if it seems like I have no idea what I'm doing, well, pretty much don't. Most of this stuff I don't practice off camera or anything like that. My tutorials I do practice off camera once or twice before I actually start with the tutorial. However, with a Let's Build, I pretty much just have an idea. Like this one is actually here with the Tavern. But other than the Tavern, I have no idea what I'm actually going to, what I'm actually going to be building. So that this Tavern's pretty much just straight off of my mind. There's nothing, nothing predetermined or anything other than the fact that I need a tavern, and then I pretty much just kind of go in. And I mean, I guess you can say that the dimensions are kind of predetermined, but in my opinion, that's not really planning ahead of time like you would with a castle or something like that. Go ahead and grab this brush here, so then we'll go that, and then we actually need to, whoops. There we go. And then we actually need to go ahead and mask 35. Come on now. Jeez. Then we actually need to go in here and mask 35.1. Mask 35.1. And there we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. So now we can go ahead and put those there. I'm not too sure what I did to even Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so now that that's there, we need to just go ahead and pop this on over like that. We need to go ahead and complete this roof. So this roof design here is a roof design that is completely unfamiliar to me. This is actually the first time I've ever messed with it. Well, this project anyway. So the first episode was the first time I've ever built a roof like this. And I'm not too sure how often I'll actually be using the roof type. Definitely in like cheaper kind of buildings, I'll definitely be using it. I think it looks really good at doing that. But other than that, I'm not too sure how often I will be using it. Most of my buildings do tend to be like more rich and not as rustic. So it does tend to be pretty hard to kind of throw in a rustic theme whenever you're building a city or something along the lines of that, because it doesn't really fit in like it does in this village. So now we'll actually do that, and then a 6, and now we can actually mask 35.1 again. We'll just go ahead and throw that up there like that. Okay, so it actually went ahead and grabbed all that, but now I'm kind of thinking we can just sort of plop maybe plop one or two of these full blocks in here before we actually go and do the slabs. Now, since the building is so long, I feel like we kind of need some of these blocks in here, so we'll go ahead and grab some of them. Perfect. Okay. And now, I don't know why I do this, but I've been doing it for the past couple builds. So we might as well go ahead and continue to do it. So I think we'll need some blocks there, something like that, and then maybe that. We can come over here to the other side and do this, one there, maybe two there, there, and there. Then maybe we can do two here, and then maybe one there. Alright, so now we need to go ahead and grab these, and then again get another brush with 1172, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, and then a 1359, 1. We'll go ahead and do that 6, and then we can go ahead and mask 3511, which is blue wool. And I actually went ahead and grabbed that side also. So perfect. So now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and grab all of these. So we can actually come here and grab the spruce wood stairs. The pounded brown painted stairs. And then, that needed to be those. So then we can actually go in here and grab the nailed oak. Perfect. So I think we're going to go ahead and do a nailed oak there. Whoops. And we'll do that all the way across. And we can do those two. And then we can do those. And then we're just going to mix it up with some of that. And then maybe those. And then that. I guess we can do maybe two of those in a row. And then one here. We can do the brown planks. The spruce. Maybe we'll do a spruce there. We can do two of those. Maybe we'll do two of those. Then we can have a spruce, a painted, and then we'll do that, and then two brown painted. And then we can do a spruce, and spruce. Go ahead and grab a nailed oak. Maybe we'll do that with it, and then put a painted right there. And that looks to be good. Okay, perfect. So we need to go ahead and grab our spruce wood trapdoor. Go ahead and layer it on here. So I guess I could actually do that with it. No, we won't. But then we need to go ahead and throw these things on top just to cover up those logs. I mean, I guess I could do that. That actually doesn't look that bad, does it? Oh yeah, but I guess we can't do it on those sides. Yeah, we'll just leave it open then. That's fine. Alrighty then. So now we need to go ahead and grab these. Maybe we can punch out a window here. I want this to have a good bit of them because it is a tavern. So we'll kind of do something like that actually. Yeah, that looks good. We can kind of punch one out here and here for that matter. And I guess we can just copy the front over here. Whoops. Something similar to that. Perfect. And over here I think maybe this can be a window, and then we can actually put the door right there. Actually scratch that. We'll reverse that. But then I think we'll go ahead and put one of these here, put one of those there. We can come down here and I guess we can do that. That's fine. Do something like that. Perfect. We kind of punch that one out. Punch that one out. I guess we could do that. Then maybe do that. That actually doesn't look the greatest. Yeah, we'll just kind of do something like that, and then maybe punch that one out. Then we can do that one and both of those. I guess we can just kind of punch that one, that one, and that one. Whoops, that one. Alright, yeah, that looks decent. So now we actually need to fly up here and grab these stairs. So we'll go ahead and grab those and those. Yeah, guys, so up here, if you guys Didn't catch the one episode, the first episode. I showed off the mine, but this is a new bit that I added there. So it's just pretty much some storage and some stuff that they moved from down there that they got out of the mine. So coal and iron for that matter, and then the rest of it is just kind of crates laying around. Alright, but spruce plank, yeah, I will actually have to go ahead in here. Nailed, I guess those can work for now. We'll actually do something like this. I will just go ahead and do that. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Hit my microphone. And then I guess we can just do these coming down. And then we'll just go ahead and grab these. Put those up there like that. And we can grab the trapdoors. I don't really want to do those like that. Huh. There we go. And now these actually have to... Oh yeah, that's right, these are the tricky ones. Whoops. And you actually had to put these like that, so then you can flip them around like that. And then we can actually just go ahead and grab those. And flip them around similar to this. Then we can come around to this side. Flip it around again like that. That actually takes us to the door. But I'm actually kind of thinking here like we should go ahead and bring this one back. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So go ahead and whoops. Do that, then we can copy that and then bring that there, grab those, put on the very end of that something like whoops, like that. Yeah, that doesn't look bad. Yeah, that looks pretty good actually. So of course we're going to go over here and we'll grab this door. And actually, I'm just going to put it here on the... Well, maybe not. Maybe we will go ahead and sink it in one. Well, yeah, that looks a little bit better. That looks a lot better, actually. Then you come down the stairs there. Alright, guys. So, I'm pretty sure that's going to count as it. Oh, no, actually, we need to go ahead and yeah, we definitely need to make a chimney here. So, we're just going to go ahead and grab all of this now. The question is, whoops. Now the question is, where do we put it? That's on that side, so I don't really want to put it on the side, but I guess I could. No, I think we're gonna put it here. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Just gonna go ahead and punch it in there. We'll go ahead and take this whole section of wall out. It is going to be a bit of a different one with the section here kind of punched out, but we'll go ahead and do that. Punch this clear out like that. And maybe we can do this and drag that up. Do a stair there, stair there. And maybe we can do a stair there, there. And then we'll do one here, and then we can do one here. And then these ones can actually come up, whoops, like this, I think. And then that'll actually just be there, and then those can be there like that. And then I think we'll just do one there. Then we can actually do two of these. And then we'll do something like, oops, something like that. And then I think that can just be there. How's that look? Yeah, that looks pretty good, I think. Maybe we'll actually bring this one up. Maybe we can do something like that. Just kind of beef it out a little bit. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a lot better. Alright, so now we just need a block. I guess cobblestone work. We're just going to go ahead and put one there. So the wind is blowing over this way, so we're actually going to come to about there. And then we can come up, whoops, a little bit more. Yeah, I think we need to get this a little bit closer. So maybe there. That looks good. And then we can kind of float that one up. Yeah, that one's good. And then we can kind of pull this one over to about there. And then maybe there. Just going to go ahead and put these on top of those. Punch those all out here. How's that look? Yes, yes. Alright guys, that's actually looking pretty good. I really do like that. So we're just going to go ahead and get rid of all of these. And yeah. Alright guys, so this one was a bit of a quick one. I guess I'm nailing the style here pretty quickly. With the world edit and what have you. So anyway guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate it. And I will see you later and catch you on the next one. See you later guys.
I'm barely breathing. I'm barely awake. You left me in pieces. No more to break. Don't wake me up. Not in this.